Hi everybody, Bethany here. Welcome back to my channel. I am hopping on here really quickly to do a review of the Ohuhu markers. I've been wanting to get into the alcohol marker blending, and I finally took the plunge, did a lot of research behind it, and I didn't want to go for broke literally and get all the Copic markers, but I wanted to try something, and the Ohuhu seemed to have across the board the best reviews and ratings in terms of what I was looking for in a marker and still being cost effective. There was a little special on Amazon, and so I picked some up. The stamp that I'm going to use for this test is going to be from the Stampin' Up set. It's a 2-box set, but it's called the Beautiful You, and it's a rubber stamp set. So you can see I'm being a little bit lazy. I am not gonna put it on a block or anything. I have a lot of rubber stamps that are not on blocks, and I don't mind. So I'm going to use the Stressed Oxide Black Suit, and just going to place it down randomly on this A2 cardstock size paper. It doesn't need to be perfect, because this is a test. And then I'm going to clean the stamp real quick with the Maker Forte Squid Buster cleaning fluid. This happens to be the pina colada flavor of it. So let's get to it. One thing I've learned is always start with your lightest color first. So this one is the Viola, the V230. Most of their stamp sets have a number color coding. And I'm usually light-handed on everything I do. But for this test, I'm going to just do the full skirt in the lightest color really quickly. And I like these already for the simple fact that with the water-based markers, you would be able to see most of my strokes. So already, I like these. And we're going to use the Pale Lilac V020. Give it a little more beefy dimension. And you see, I just sprayed some there. You can tell these have not been used yet, so I would suggest making sure you check your markers before you start working on them. I was just too eager to wait. And this is a little bit more pinky of a color, but it's blending really well. Do the underskirt look there. And actually, it's kind of funny that there's a dot there, because I was actually thinking of putting dots in the background later. So that saves me a little bit of time. We're going to make her shoe a little bit pinkier too. Alright, and then adding a little bit more depth to it. This one is mauve. This one's going to be even darker. I'm starting to like it already. So the nice thing about alcohol markers, when you use them, they give that little extra depth to your stamping that you wouldn't get otherwise from just a straight color. Alright, and then actually bring a little bit more lightness back in here, blending back. Give it that little swoosh, and then we're just going to top it off with some lavender mist. That's a little bit bluer looking, but really will accent those lines. And I'm going to bring back a couple more. Let's go back down to the mauve. And pale lilac. And then blend back down to the viola. Give it that little bit of punchiness. So, yeah. I like it. Alright, now I'm going to do the skin. We're going to do the pale cherry pink. I didn't get the specific skin color packs just because I wanted to try these out first. Make sure this is something I want. She's just going to have skin all the way through. And you'll see that the stamp doesn't have closures for a lot of the parts of it because it's more of a whimsical suggestion of a person, so it doesn't need to be exact. I could have chosen a stamp that was fully closed, but this one just seemed fun for now. So, and then we're going to add a little extra lines, depth. I'm only going to do a 2-color test on this one. But yeah, the blending is very subtle compared to when you're using the water-based brushes. Alright, skin tone is out of the way. I'm going to make the shirt a blue. So starting with the lightest color first. This one I've picked is Frost Blue. Then we're going to step up to the pale blue. So you'll see as I blend to the center, it stays pretty even, which is nice. And it doesn't take too long to do blending when you have a good blending marker. And this last one I'm doing is the pale grayish blue. And you'll notice that the set isn't complete. There's a lot of, lacking. But for a basic pastel, this one I'm going to do the suggestion of dancing on some grass without looking like grass. But we'll just do some flicking over here. See how it flicks. And it really doesn't show too much of your pressure points, which is kind of nice. Like, it's almost like it's blending the pressure points away. I'm sure if you use the broad tip on the other end, you would get those pressure points. But for this one, I don't want those pressure points showing. So, and then we'll just blend a little bit deeper. And this one is the yellowish green, and that one was the horizon green. There's a couple other greens in there, but figured a two-step green was good enough for now. And then I'm going to add pink for the hat. So we're just going to be candy color coated looking outfit here. And this specific pink is called, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Sardonyx. Don't even know. And then the antique fuchsia. So a little bit of purple back in, so it complements that skirting. And then the final color, light prawn, which was a very peachy pink that I really liked when I first put it on something. I said, ooh, gotta find something for that. Makes it pop just that little bit more. And then we're gonna blend back down. There we go. And a little bit more pale, Sardonyx, whatever it's called. There we go. I think it looks pretty nice. It blends fairly well. And of course I'll play with other colors and make sure that this is something I just generally like. But yeah, I give Ohuhu alcohol blending markers a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching.